Hi, and welcome to Caregivers Corner. My name is Tara, and I'm one of the social workers at McCormick Dementia Services. One of the issues that caregivers are noticing during this time is a decline in the person with dementia's ability to communicate. Losing the ability to communicate can be one of the most frustrating and difficult problems for people living with dementia and their caregivers. Some of the communication changes that caregivers are noticing are increased word find difficulties and changes in comprehension. Word find difficulties occur when the individual is trying to tell you something but they cannot think of the correct word. They know what they want to say, but the correct word will not come out. For example, they may try to tell you that they want to eat a sandwich, but they cannot find the word sandwich. It then becomes a guessing game where you are trying to guess what they are saying. They are trying to explain it to you, but don't have the words to do it. This often leads to frustration for both of you. You become frustrated because you can't understand what's being said, and they become frustrated because they know what they're trying to say, but they can't get the message out. Similarly, when the person with dementia does not comprehend what you are saying to them, this too can lead to frustration. They get frustrated because they don't understand what you are saying, and you get frustrated because you have said it over and over and they're not comprehending. Communication losses are challenging at the best of times. But during COVID-19, communication challenges seem to be becoming even more frustrating for everyone. This is likely in part because we are not getting a break from each other and do not have anyone else to communicate with in person. So here are some tips to help with better communication. 1. Use a calm, friendly, and non-demanding approach. Remember that people retain their feelings and emotions even though they may not always know what is being said. Give the person your full attention. Position yourself where the person can see you, use eye contact or touch to keep the person's attention, and communicate warmth. Speak slowly and clearly and go at the person's pace. Keep sentences short and simple. Focus on one idea at a time. Be flexible and allow time for what you have said to be understood. Wait for a response. Use body language. Use gestures such as pointing to show a direction, facial expressions such as a smile, and other appropriate expressions such as a nod, a touch, or holding their hand. Body language can be positive or negative. You want to avoid negative body language such as frowning. Look at the person's body language. What does it tell you? Use prompts or demonstrate what you are saying. So for example, if you use actions such as sitting down, the person will often mirror your action. Try to minimize distractions. Avoid competing noises such as a TV or radio, and don't shout over the top of other noise. Simplify instructions. So if you're giving instructions, mention only one step at a time. State clearly what is to be done. Avoid explanations of why it is necessary or what will happen if the task is not done. And then acknowledge when a task is done with a simple positive statement. So thank you, you did a great job. Simplify questions. So you want to ask simple questions and avoid giving complex choices. So if you're giving options, you want to limit it to just one or two options and keep each option simple. So do you want apple juice or orange juice? Avoid open-ended questions when you want a specific answer. So instead, you want to use closed-ended questions with yes or no answers. Use printed words or pictures to support communication. Focus on humor, but avoid sarcasm. People with dementia often don't understand sarcasm and often interpret it as being very mean and negative. Make sure that you both have other people to talk to. So set up phone calls or virtual calls with friends and family members so that each of you have other people to have a conversation with. And join a virtual support group. Starting in May, McCormick Dementia Services will be offering our caregiver support groups virtually. If you're interested in joining a group, please contact us to register. Remember, not everything works for everyone, and what works one day may not work the next. So even if something doesn't work the first time, try it again another day, and it may be more successful. And if you have questions or need support, please contact us to speak to your social worker.